Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the 100 Dart Challenge. Today, we're taking a look at X-Shot. Once again, I've done a few X-Shot blasters. But this guy, 4 rounds, rotating cylinder, on a T-pole kind of prime. Completely bare bones stock. Nothing I really done to it. I really do like this guy because how small it is. This is probably my second favorite compact 4-shot blaster. My first one is actually in the Adventure Force line. But with this guy, prime is fine. T-poles, I'm not sure how well it will do, but we'll see. Trigger pull is actually pretty dang good because you barely have to even pull it at all, and then it goes back even farther. That trigger pull. That's a really nice. That's a beautiful trigger pull right there. But handle is not great because it gets about. You can't. It does fit all your fingers, but the last one is just barely hanging on there. If this thing was just like half an inch longer, the handle, it would have been perfect. But because it's not, it's just has issues. But this blaster, rotating, see how it can do. That trigger really, because of how much, I might just do 2 fingers instead on the handle. Because if you really get all of your fingers in there, it really gets jammed into that trigger. It makes the trigger worse. But 2 fingers is fine. With that, let's just get to the challenge, shall we? Let's see what that thing can really do. Hello guys, welcome to a new location we're doing today, which is out at the lake. Got 100 darts, 4-shot blaster. Let's load it up and see what we can do, shall we? Hopefully all goes well. A little bit windy today, but it should be fine. Ready, set, go. Wind is really taking the darts, it seems. The T-pole is not very nice, to say the least. Good range, though, for this blaster, that's for sure. Wonder if I... Nope, that's worse somehow. This prime is just not it right now. T-pole is not good, especially these round ones. Can't really help it, can you? That one was the very first actual fast one, surprisingly. But yeah, today I'm just out at the lake, so doing a few videos out here, seeing how it goes. Actually, seems like definitely gets rid of power, but I can just keep my finger in the actual thing itself, in the little circle thing on the back. It doesn't hurt or anything, so I think we're fine. Well, the last one barely came out, but it counts. As long as it leaves the barrels, it counts. Well, that was an issue. One did not fire. This thing has power, but it seems like you really have to put some... Make sure you know. But let's go the darts, because spring is just not that great. If only, I don't know what I'm saying really. But when you half prime it, because my finger has to be pulled too, so it's pretty much half priming. This blaster doesn't have enough power with only half its spring to actually fire a dart, which is interesting because there's plenty of power by itself, a full spring load. Also, you have to push these darts pretty far into the barrels before it even catches the dart, so that's also an issue. Oh no. Another dart fell. And a dart skip. This is not going well, is it? This thing's really having issues, and it's giving me a lot of issues. Alright, we're down to only 6 darts. 2 left. Hopefully this is the way it primes. 407. For a blaster that fires 4 darts, 407 is back with the very first episode blaster, the Sharp 92 or 7 or whatever. That's really terrible, huh? Dang. Well, at the very least, we have some carnage out there with all those darts. So, guys, something brand new to the list is now every single blaster on this list now has a picture, because, you know, looking at just numbers and people's names is not so fun. So I decided to put a picture for everything on this list. It took me honestly forever. Hope you guys enjoy, but let's get to it. The Fury 4, I'm pretty sure the XL is not supposed to be there, but the Fury 4 X-Shot thing coming in at 4 minutes 6.35 seconds, which sits it at 31st. It would have been very good near the start of the challenge, because the Sharp 92 was the best blaster on the list when this list was first made, coming in at 407. But 406, it's just slightly better than it. It is a 4-round blaster, which does beat some of the 4-round blasters on this list, like the Mandalorian. The Fuse Fire shoots 5. The dang alternator. Let's not get started with that one. But yeah, overall, it's its 31st, which is not great, but it's not terrible. It's falling. It's not in the mid-range. It's slightly worse than mid, I would say. Slightly under. It's a 4 out of 10. And with that, let's get to let's just recap. There we go, the recap. Dang. Guys, how did the X-Shot Fury XL 4 blaster do? Well, because of this T-pull, it just slowed down the prime rate, and even though it's easy to load in the front, it just slowed it down too much. The trigger is okay, it's pretty fine. The handle is absolute crap. It barely fits my pinky on it, and just the way it's shaped and angled, it's very just uncomfortable. And also the trigger can dig into your fingers if you're grabbing the handle too far up. But yeah, it's just not fun to hold. It's okay at best. And for a 4-shot blaster, it is small, but it's just not very nice to hold. And because the T-pole, it definitely was slow on the challenge because of it. And nothing really much else to say. But next week episode will be on this crazy thing I made. So tune into that. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in a completely different one. Bye-bye.